Good morning, everyone. This is your girl Coteria, and welcome back to my channel, My Opinions Vlog. Now, Quavo done dropped his second. Now, some people may consider first diss track. People feel like Tender wasn't, fully solely about Chris Brown, which I feel like it was. They feel like it was a regular, rap song, but he took shots at Chris Brown. So I'm gonna say this is his second diss track response to Chris Brown, and it's called Over Hoes and Bitches. Okay, now he dropped this track, within 48 hours of Chris Brown dropping his diss track that Saturday morning. I'll say Friday. I think I heard it Saturday morning. I believe Chris Brown dropped the Weakest Link Saturday morning. So he dropped this, I'll say late Sunday evening or Monday morning. So I'm gonna say Quavo responded in 48 hours. Now this track, I'm gonna tell you, I like it. I think Quavo did a great job. He listened to the comments under Tender, and people were just saying like, this ain't it. It was too much ad-libs and all that. Woo woo. That's Amigos' signature, style of rap. They always make that noise, hooping and hollering and stuff like that. I don't like that kind of music, but I like this second time around. He did it right. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was a little bit ad-libs, but it wasn't that much, And also he had Takeoff, R.I.P. to Takeoff. I guess he kind of, like how you say, took snippets of an old song. And I like when he kept saying, bitch, bitch. I do like that. You know what I'm saying? I like this Quavo diss track. Okay, sorry, not sorry. He came sincere, and he delivered. He did what he was supposed to do. Even though there was a little ad-libs, and he did add Takeoff, because Takeoff, R.I.P., the man is deceased, resting, hopefully in the kingdoms of heaven. You understand? Some people feel like it wasn't right for him to add Takeoff to this. When you think about it, I gotta agree with him. You know what I'm saying? This is between you and Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? There should be no features. There should not be any other artists on this diss track, only besides you. You know what I'm saying? Since you the only one got the beef. But like I say, I do like this diss track. Okay, he did go in. He called basically Chris Brown a Michael Jackson reject. You know what I'm saying? On cocaine. He was like, Your Honor, this young man, he's on cocaine. He also brought a Rihanna. So like I said, Quavo did what he was supposed to do with this Over Hoes and Bitches diss track. Like I said, the soundtrack. I like the instrumentals to the this song. Like I said, I like it. And this is a song that you can replay over again, just like Chris Brown, The Weakest Link. You know what I'm saying? So he did come at Chris Brown hard, and I also like the art cover. Now, I had seen a picture on my personal Facebook page yesterday. I believe it came from TMZ, because it got the TMZ watermark on it, you know what I'm saying, of the original picture. Now, I don't know if that's his auntie or that's his mother, but it looked like in the original picture, Chris Brown is kind of choking Karrueche Train. It looked like they could be playing around. I'm not sure if they were serious. Some people are saying that they were just playing around. I'm not sure the backstory of the original picture of the cover art of Quavo, but he just kind of like remixed it and put himself choking Chris Brown with pink hair. I like how you put the pink hair. I like the little I like the I like the little the cover art to this diss track of Quavo. I do. It's interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's very funny. You understand? Just like Chris Brown Weakest Link, how he had, a picture of Quavo eating a hot dog. So like I said, Quavo with this track, he did what he was supposed to do. I like it. A lot of people say he flopped. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. I like I said, I like this one better than Tender. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have all that auto tunes. He had no auto tunes. He came direct. He rapped like how he was supposed to rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he did it the right way this time, because like I said, all that ad-libs and the auto tunes, like he was singing, that wasn't hitting. But I do like this Over Hoes and Bitches diss track. Quavo did his thing. He did, you know what I'm saying? And also he was like, look, when it come down to Saweetie, like Saweetie is a whore, he can get a million or 1,000 Saweeties. He can make an IG model and turn them into Saweetie. Basically, I like that. And y'all know, Saweetie, of course, going to get dragged in this because she's an industry whore. Okay, she is a very beautiful young woman, and she used her beauty to get her privileges in Hollywood with these men's. Because like I said, her music and musicking, it's been, since 3 or 4 years since she last had a hit song. So she just used her sex appeal to, what I'm saying, get with these men's in the industry. And like I said, just be like a Young Miami. Get with a successful rapper that got money, and they take care of her. She put out EPs here and there. I like the little EP she dropped a year ago which flopped, it flatlined. But I had liked a couple of tracks I did. You know what I'm saying? She said people don't really like her music no more. And you got to understand, Saweetie came up with, you know what I'm saying, sampling people's music. That's how she became popular. You know, she did Kaya, My Neck, My Back. You know what I'm saying? She did Pity Pablo. You know what I'm saying? Freak a Leak. She like remixed and sampled a lot of people's songs. And that's how she got most of the majority of her hits. And you can only go so far when you're not original, when you can't come up with your own concept. So that's how, you know, Saweetie became popular. And I like the little samples she used and how she remixed it. But like I said, when you use somebody else's work, you got to give them about 30-40% of the profit. You know, it only going to take you so far. And then when you got to really, you know, how you say, do this on your own, we kind of see that you really ain't all that. But like I said, I like Saweetie, unproblematic. Like I said, pretty young girl, and she used her pretty privilege to get what she want with these mans in the industry. Even though she's an industry jump off in the Thot, but a lot of these rap artists love this young woman. They like this mileage puss. They like it. You know what I'm saying? So they like it how you say you love it. That's their business, you know. So she getting dragged in this, and you know, Quavo's kind of like a child. She's a whore. You know what I'm saying? I can get another couple of lookalike Saweeties. You know what I'm saying? It's not that serious, and I got where he was coming from. So she decided to post old DMs. I guess, you know, since they have been broken up for almost about 3 years now. You know, I guess he still was kind of in her DMs flirting with her. You understand? Typical, like I said, savagery when it come down to these male rap artists. They like recycle itches. That you know, that's the thing. They'll break up and make up. You understand? So like I said, of course you got a lot of DMs from a lot of people. You'll be very surprised. You'll be very surprised that they know Saweetie is an industry whore and they'll still date her and they'll still be with her. Look at YG. I'm pretty sure people are calling him, you know what I'm saying, the weakest link or tender ping. Because you know this woman history in her past. And then now she's in these this R&B artist, now / rapper, and this other rap artist. You know what I'm saying? He got to get brought up in this. People look at him crazy like your girl is out there, which YG knew. He knew Saweetie he didn't care. Like I said, they also break up and they make up. Like I said, I don't think, you know, none of these rap artists are going to marry Saweetie. They're just going to date her and they're going to just put mileage on her, and that's what it is. Okay, but back to Quavo. But Quavo did what he was supposed to do this time. I do like this track. Do I feel like it's better than Chris Brown, Breezy? No, not in my opinion. But it's second best. I feel like Quavo diss track is better than Future, Metro Boomin, and better than Drake, if you ask me. CB and Quavo, the over hoes and bitches diss track is way better than Drake. I feel like it's way better in my opinion. I feel like this is how you say rap beef is supposed to look like. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the other stuff that's coming out, it's like being played with. I don't know, a lot of auto-tune. I'm not, you know, like I said, I'm not into the rap culture like that. You know, I only kind of like observe from afar. But like I said, shout out to Quavo. Okay, hey, he won up if you ask me. I think Chris Brown is going to come back. This is going to be an infinity war between Quavo and Chris Brown over recycled puss. Okay, over industry whore. This is what it is. These men had, well, especially Chris Brown. Chris Brown had very sentimental attachment to these industry thoughts, especially Cruelty Train. You understand? And you know, Rihanna. You know, even though Rihanna, she had her little sketchy horse past. She did. Now she's engaged, to her baby daddy, A$AP Rocky, happy for her. But Rihanna ain't innocent either. She was the industry thought too. Let's be honest. Okay, so like I said, Chris Brown have sentimental attachments to Rihanna and Cruelty Train. He was in love with these women, even though there was industry thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Quavo was like, okay, look, it wasn't that serious. I dated. You know what I'm saying? I did what I had to do. I was going to marry them. It is what it is. So this is why he kind of called Chris Brown like, you real sentimental, you real tender about these women, and this is in the past. But like I keep telling y'all, it's a lot of things between Chris Brown and Quavo happen off of social media, outside of social media that we don't know, that we don't understand. So when a lot of stuff like this happen, we're like, wait, I thought that was cool, or I thought they patched things up. It was never cool. And Chris Brown did the right mature thing. Why would I mess up my bag and keep tarnishing my image that I'm still trying to recover from by fighting this man at a fashion show? Come on. He was right about that. I wouldn't have done that either. That doesn't mean I liked the guy. So we all assumed because they were sitting next to each other that was cool. And no, they was not. But like I said, this is not going to end between, and I don't want it to get physical. I don't want nobody to get hurt. I feel like, Chris Brown, people feel like he shouldn't have brought up Takeoff, even though he didn't do it in a disrespectful manner. But it was truth, because people did feel like that should have been Quavo, instead of Takeoff, because he was very quiet, unproblematic. I was kind of seeing videos, and reading comments. So Chris Brown did bring that up. People feel like he shouldn't have because, you know, this had nothing to do with Takeoff. I agree. I hope when he do his next diss track, he keep Takeoff out of this, because, you know, this man ain't got nothing to do with this. This is about Quavo. And he still, you know, how you say, mourning his nephew. And I do think that this can get physical and maybe guns could, you know, get involved. And another thing, Offset, stay out of this. This has nothing to do with you. I understand you still consider Quavo your bro. I don't think Quavo want anything to do with you, Offset. I feel like he kind of blame you because he feel like probably if you never left the Amigos, y'all still be together as a collective, as a group. And hell, maybe they might have not been over there in Houston when this happened if y'all was still, you know, like close, tight, and together. So Quavo would never, you know, see it for you, Offset, but you need to stay out of this because this have nothing to do with you, okay? Because you got a lot of bags in your closet. You are an industry male whore within yourself, and you're married to a beautiful woman like Cardi B. So please. Okay, I understand that you love Michael Jackson, and that's another thing. Michael Jackson ain't got nothing to do with this, but even though he just, you know, he didn't disrespect Michael Jackson, he just saying that Chris Brown is a Michael Jackson reject crackhead, basically. So I get it. But a lot of people like, keep Michael Jackson out of it, but come on now. You know, he brought up Rihanna. You understand? And Rihanna gonna always be brought up, you know, if she dealt with certain individuals that got beef. Same thing like Saweetie. Saweetie gonna always be dragged because she slept with a lot of these rap artists, R&B artists that we don't even know of. Chris Brown put his own tea out that he slept with Saweetie. We would have never known. So it is what it is. But all right, y'all, I gotta go, and I will talk to y'all later.